Greetings viewers and subscribers, welcome back to Line TV. We don't know say from 2011 when police were on the real boss, Gaza basically mash up. Even though it did take time to mash up from before him got jail, we see Portmore Empire in mash up same way fully. All of the artists them branch off, one of the do that, some do that. The man the real boss might still have little link or little connection, and the man some of the artists them from the empire might still have little link and little connection. But what we can clearly see is that the relationship between the Gaza artists them, it is nowhere near strong as how it was when you did have the Portmore Empire and the Gaza did there in a full effect. In fact, many times people have to speculate if the artist here and the artist here are linked, which is what I go on right now, because we see Tamili, it's like him draw out Popcaan and shade him, or some people that say give him the silent treatment or the soft shoulder. On Instagram, we have to talk about that. Also, we see where the police are informed, everybody say yes, Silkboss turning himself and them interview him, but them say a key sentence. Them never give much detail as to what took place in the interview where them ask Silkboss say or what Silkboss say. But the police them say something which is very keen to everything one go on, and I feel like say that are the most dangerous thing in the situation right now. But before we get into further details, I'm going to ask you for them one simple favor. Pause this video for a second and click the subscription button. Also, click the notification bell just so that you will be notified each and every time a new video is uploaded on this channel. And since you make it this far, do not hesitate to hit that like button and also leave a comment in the comment section down below. We'll get straight into it. So we see Tamili post that picture here on Instagram, and in the picture you can say some of the Portmore Empire ladies in it along with him and Popcaan. Tamili tied to the picture Blackberry Days and him tag Vibes Cartel Night. Never tag Popcaan, him never tag nobody else. We see Popcaan run the comment section and make a one comment. Tamili ignore Popcaan comment. Yes, me go through it and see him ignore everybody else comment. They don't know, maybe him just don't respond or don't feel like to respond to none of the comment them. But yeah, expect say like Popcaan him probably would have respond to Popcaan comment, which him didn't do. We see Popcaan now go ahead and him share Tamili post on him status, and him didn't just share Tamili post on him status. Him actually tag Tamili in the post. Guess what Tamili do? Just as you predicted, Tamili ignore him. And you know, say the artists them from time to time, if somebody a vibe to them song and tag them in it, then we re-share it, especially if a somebody with them know like that, especially if a fan like that. Now if you say Popcaan as a farmer, Portmore Empire youth, as a farmer, Gaza member, we see him share one of Tamili post and go as far as comment on the post, tag Tamili in it, and Tamili ignore it, then that says a lot. Yes, we see when Alkaline and Popcaan did a war, we see Tamili running in defense, not really, of Popcaan. Because don't make Popcaan know say if he can't manage the RPG, he shouldn't take it up. But he run out in defense for the Gaza, not necessarily defending Popcaan. But the relationship or the friendship where the Gaza, the past Gaza artists them have, it is so weird. It's like you don't know who a link with who, not that we're supposed to know. But as I said, it is a very weird friendship the artists them have, which have a lot of people, including me, speculate if them two artists are really not good. Because based on this, it's obvious. Tamili no in a nothing, no have nothing to do with Popcaan, just like a lot of the other past Gaza member them. Speaking of Tamili, we see him share that video up on him Instagram. Check it out. When me just see the video, before me actually hear what them a say in the song, me did a look on it and me I say, maybe it's just a throwback to when the Protocal music video did a shoot. But based on what I am hearing in the song or in the video, it look like say yo, Tamili and Skeng are work on Protocol Part 2 and we don't see the damage where Part 1 do. It was so wicked to the point where Skeng got banned from performing in public in Guyana. So just imagine Protocol 2, which a lot of time the part few is not as good as the part 1 because it's not like say them did plan it. And not like say them say we are going to have a part 1 or a part 2. A lot of time people do part 2 just because of how good part 1 did. In this case, part 2 might not do so good or part few, whatever you want to call it. It might not do so good. But nevertheless, a 2 are the most dark or grimy, demonic artists in the industry for that track. So me feel like it was just as grimy as part 1. So on other side of things, we don't know what's going on with Silkboss what there. Him get some box and we see the police them put him out as person of interest or if he turn himself in, we see Silkboss forward and do interviews, the youth them will box him up, do interviews, etc. We are now seeing where the police them say Silkboss actually turned himself in and them do an interview with him yesterday, which was Tuesday. The police them they were tight-lipped about what actually happened, what them ask Silkboss and what Silkboss tell them say in the interview. But them say something, and to me that is key. They are saying that they are still investigating, and as time goes by, there's a high possibility them are gonna call back Silkboss to answer more questions. This no look good. A lot of people probably feel like, okay, this is just as and the next thing with them say, which is key, them say at this point, them not have no reason to detain him. I mean, how detain come in? Them say them want him to ask some questions. So it should have just be a case where them are ask him some questions, but the words them when they use are some very strong word. Them don't have any reason to detain him. Detain shouldn't even use. As time goes by, there's a high possibility they might call him back to answer more questions. Yo, this is not something where someone right, or this is not something that should sit well with Silkboss. It should have just been a case where him going to the police, answer a few questions, them let him out, him gone about him business, them go do them investigation, and that's it. So for them actually have it in their mind already, say, alright, at this point, we don't have no valid reason to detain him. So you know, say, them probably are actually look for a reason to detain him next time. And if they are saying that at this, as time goes by, there's a high possibility them have to go call him in back for answer more questions, then there is probably a case where them will look for certain things to make sure say them have more questions to ask him. That are just how me I look on the situation. See what they are them calling Shaney for questioning. Them question Shaney and let him out. Them never say nothing like that about Shaney's situation, like what them say about Silkboss. Yes, we don't see the Silkboss situation is a very delicate situation and it is beyond what normally happen in a dancehall, so it have to get treated different, but based on the words where them use, as I said, it should not sit well with Silkboss. Anyway, viewers and subscribers, we now go no further in another one. Remember, subscribe and leave a like. Bless up.
La 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 la. What song for every fucking rhythm? My mother asked for kind of